I am here.
6 and 6, right? Right.
Yes, it is. We start with 6 honor and we start with 6 fate.
Okay.
So I'm here with Meg, who is going to try out the new skirmish rules with me.
Apparently.
We've got a Phoenix deck that's mostly based around Shenja, and we've got a Dragon deck that's mostly based around Bushi. And we're just going to see what the game's like. Because it's one thing to read it and see what's going on. It's another thing to actually play the game. Now, Meg did play what is now called the Stronghold format when it came out. So the original game, the normal game.
Yeah, I did.
Attended a couple of Kotais.
Not really.
Well, you turned up to Kotais and you play games.
For one Kotai.
So just the one?
It was just the one.
Alright. And then eventually decided it was a little bit too stressful, a little bit too hard.
Not just...
Well,
no, it wasn't an eventually. It was very quickly.
Yeah, okay. So this skirmish format might be of interest because it's a little quicker. You still get the same taste of the game, which I think is something you enjoyed.
I guess. I mean, I liked Old 5 a lot, so the flavor is something that I've always enjoyed. I just don't... The current game is not one that I can hold in my head. It's too much like chess for me in that it has too many decision points and too many things where I have to be thinking too far ahead and keep it in my head, and I can't deal with it. It's the same reason that I couldn't play Anarch in Netrunner, was because there was too many moving parts and I just couldn't...
Makes sense. So
I just couldn't do it.
The idea of this format is it's a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. We've only got 3 provinces, only 6 honor to start with. We don't have strongholds, we don't have roles, we don't have province cards. We've only got the essentially blank 3 province ring provinces. So, you know, the game should be a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. So we are going to try it out and see how it goes. So I am gonna roll. I get a 10, and it's a 10. Yeah.
Again?
It is a 10 again, and then we'll see how you do.
Okay,
7.
now you have to make the decision.
Now I have to make the decision. So we did start a game previously, and we had a little bit of a discussion because we're not actually sure whether you want to go first or not.
Well, the one thing though is that, you know, you get to take your attack first as the first player.
That's true.
So you could win the game
turn 3
before the other person has a chance to.
In that case, I'll go first. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see what we get. So 3 cards, and we're gonna mulligan as we normally do. So 1, 2, 3, and keep 2. And 3 conflict cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna keep 1. Alright, so when you're ready. Oh, you're still mulliganing? Oh, no,
I'm just shuffling up after the mulligan.
Alright, I'm going to reveal. So that's an Inventive Miramoto, it's a Katsuki Shoman, and it is a Miramoto Hitomi. So I am going to start by paying attention. I'm going to start by making a Hitomi. So she's going to cost me 4. I'm going to put 2 fate on her, which means I'm all out of fate. And then I'm going to say go. And that's a Prodigy of the Waves, Imperial Storehouse, and Acolyte of Koyan.
What does Hitomi do again?
So she's a 4/2, 1 glory, Bushi duelist. Action: during a conflict, initiate a military duel against up to 2 characters your opponent controls. Resolve the duel. For each character that loses the duel, its controller must either dishonor or bow them. And again, dueling is slightly different in this format. We only bid between 1 and 3, and if someone starts higher, then they get +1. 2,
3, 4.
Right. And then I am going to pass because I'm out of actions to do.
I'm going to blow my storehouse because there's no passing faith. I might as well get it now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, next we move on to the bid phase. So again, we're bidding just between 1 and 3. Any situation where you can bid, it's always between 1 and 3. So I'm going to bid 3. Oh, I bid 2, so I'll give you 1 of my honor. I'll draw 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay, I have no actions to take, so I'm going to pass my first action in the conflict phase.
I am also going to pass.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to my first conflict. I don't want to claim water. I am going to go military air into your Acolyte of Kayame. Oh, actually, sorry, no, let's make it military fire so I can dishonor your prodigy.
You can try.
It'll just be Hitomi going in by herself.
It's a military, yeah?
Yep, military.
Yeah, my prodigy will defend.
Alright, you get first action.
Uh,
So right now you're 3, I am 4, and your province strength is 3. So I need at least another 2 to break province, but currently I am winning.
Currently you're winning. I guess a supernatural storm to make us even.
Okay.
Might as well do something.
So I'm going to give Hitomi a Tanto, an inscribed Tanto. So
Does
it does
do
have,
anything specific that I should care about?
Not really, no. If I claim the Void Ring, then I'm immune to opponent's ring effects.
Sure.
Right
You
now
do that
it's
with
just
your
+1
one attack and fire ring.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, okay. I'll pass.
Okay, so right now Hitomi is 5,
Yeah.
and you are
4.
4. So I'm going to use Hitomi's duel.
Mm-hmm.
Duels are slightly different, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So you can bid 1 to 3, and whoever's higher gets +1. So I'm going to bid. I'm going to bid 3. I'm going to bid 2. So you get another honor from me. So I'm down to 4. You're up to 8. But you do have to decide between bowing or dishonoring. You're going to bow. Alright, so right now I am taking the province. Your action.
I'll pass.
As I'm winning and breaking, I will also pass. I will go home happily, and I will dishonor your prodigy of the waves. Thank you.
Are you getting rid of my acolyte?
Yes, please. Turn the province upside down for me. Or sideways, probably honest. Yep. It's a weird thing. People used to always do it sideways when they were testing the game originally, but the normal way to do it is turn them upside down. But now we're back to sideways because we've got a little bit more room.
Well, it's
so-
not even that you have no more room. There's nothing to see as to what it is and all the rest of it. So,
So yeah, I have no action, so I'll pass.
I will, against the waves, stand up.
Ooh. Alright. I will pass.
I will do a, I'll also pass, so I can declare an attack.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright. Now I will declare a political void on your inventive Mirado.
Okay.
And send my prodigy.
Okay. So
Shocker.
I get first action. My first action.
Actually, maybe I should do... No, I'm going to do it with political water.
Political water. Cool. Oh, so you can straighten and get the favor?
Yeah.
Good thinking. So I have no defenders. My first action is to pass. So right now you are 1, so you're not breaking.
I will court games to lose the Dishonored.
I do not have a court game myself to play, so I will pass.
I will hopefully break a province.
You do indeed. So, turn my province sideways. I'll may as well discard this guy. And end of the conflict phase.
And
Sorry, yeah.
I'll take an action to stand up.
Now you have 1-1, but you have the extra 2, so you're going to get the favour on both sides, essentially.
Yeah.
You choose not to trigger water because you don't need to.
Yeah, there's no
eligible targets. Okay, so we'll go to the fate phase.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes over to you. Lose 1 off. Put all the rings back. And I'm going to keep Katsuki Shoman. And we'll start a new turn. Okay. We gain 6. What's wrong?
I don't think you can choose to keep him or not. I think he just stays there.
No, you can choose this card. During the end phase, during the fate phase, you get to...
it doesn't refill.
You get to discard face-up cards anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's only if it was destroyed that you... normally you'd have to discard them. That's the only change.
Okay. I don't understand, but okay.
That's alright. So yeah, let's get ourselves 6 fate.
Oh, yes.
And we'll reveal Ratu Storehouse.
Because it's not unique, I can't discard it to put 1 on her, can I?
Correct. You cannot.
Okay. Oh, I have to go first.
Yes, you do.
God damn it. I'll get Suki, and I'm going to put 1 on her.
I am going to make Ratu. Ratu costs 3. I'm going to put 1 on him. So I'll have 2 fate left.
No pass.
I'll use my Imperial Storehouse to draw a card. And yeah, I'll pass. We'll move to mid phase.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we get to pick between 1 to 3, number of cards drawing. I'm going to bid 1. Oof, I'll steal 2 of your honor. Putting us both on 6. And then I'm going to draw 1 card. Okay. Do you have any actions you would like to take? So you have 6 cards in hand.
Yeah.
That's 7. Multitude of opportunities.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, am I pa-
Yeah.
being first player?
You are first player again.
Oh, okay. Right. I guess I'm going to put a reprieve on my prodigy.
Okay. Pass.
Pass.
Your first conflict.
I'm going to declare an attack with I'm going to do a political void.
Uh-huh.
Probably should do water here, but I feel like... Oh no, because I can bow either one of them with water now, can't I?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do a political water on your face-up province.
So, on the Kentucky Shaman one.
Yeah.
Okay, who's stacking?
Everybody.
Everybody, okay. I'm going to defend with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And it is political.
It's political.
Okay, my first action is going to use Muramoto Hitomi's ability. So she is 5. I'm going to duel both of your characters. So you combine to 4. So I'm still ahead. So we're going to bid. And then I'll get +1 on it. And then those who lose will have to either bow or dishonor. I'm going to bid 3. So I still get the +1. So I win by a tiniest bit. And you will need to either bow or dishonor your characters. And now for Prodigy.
I know, I'm thinking. Like she gets dishonored. Does she? So this is you're at 4 because this is political, and currently I'm at 3. I will go down to 1. That's okay.
Okay. Over to you for your action.
I am going to.
And you still have the Impure Favor as well.
From 2 now.
Yeah.
And attacker wins ties?
Yep.
I'm going to play 1 and attach a Tessin to my Tasuki.
Ooh. Okay. So that brings you up to 5. The favor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm still at 4. Okay. I am going to use Muramoto Ratsugu's ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to duel your Prodigy of Waves.
Okay.
So again, beating 1 to 3. And I'm ahead, so I'm going to get +1. I'll bid 3. So I will end up giving you 2. But she will die, so you'll have to use your reprieve.
Yeah, I'll use my reprieve.
Right. Over to you.
So I'm still winning, right?
Yes. So I'm still 2, and you are still 5. So you're not breaking. You're 1 off breaking.
Just 1?
Yeah. 4.
Let's have a fan then.
Sorry, you were 2 off, but that's perfect. Okay, on my side, I'm gonna pay 1 for an Ancient Master. So that'll stop you from breaking, but only by 1. Do you have anything else over there?
think I'm going to play right now.
Ooh, okay. Sounds like you're passing.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I am also passing.
Alright, so I win the ring.
Not much you can do with it, though.
Well, it's claimed, so she's going to honor a scholar.
Of course.
And then... So I guess it's the action phase.
Yes.
So I'm going to take an action.
Okay.
To ready my prodigy.
I'm going to take action to play a Tattooed Wanderer, a 2/1 conflict character.
Okay. And yeah.
I'm going to declare a conflict.
Okay.
I'm going to declare a military void conflict.
Oh wait,
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do something?
maybe. Yeah, I'm in a common cause. I'm gonna murder my prodigy of the waves. Losing one to straighten.
Ooh, okay. So it is going to be still a military void. And on that province there.
Okay.
And you get first action. So I'm 2 versus your 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
And then
So
you
I'm currently winning.
do have the Imperial Fable as well.
5, so I'll pass.
Okay, so I'm going to need to really work for this. I don't have that much work. What I can do is I can bonsai with Kigger. That'll bring me to 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll have me winning, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So right now I'm winning the conflict, but not breaking province.
There's not really anything I can do about that, so I'll pass.
Yeah, well, I will also pass. And I will void off Suki. And I will win the ring. Then next
Pass.
action phase. No actions here. Rings are tied. No one's on bout, so you keep the favor. And then we will move on to the fate phase. So these guys are going to get discarded. Going to lose 1 fate off both these characters. And they're going to ready. Going to discard my Kitsuki Shaman and reveal another character instead. I'm going to become active player.
I'm gonna ditch.
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
get
ditch both of these.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I've got a Dubish Genja, Imperial Storehouse, and Rimura Masahage. You've got Adept of the Waves, Imperial Storehouse, and Ujina. So he only triggers if he's got more than my opponent. So I'm actually just going to make a Dubish Genja for 1. I'm going to have the 5 face. Oh dear. Masahige. Even though his ability is not going to be great this turn, he'll at least be a guy for next turn. I still have a storehouse. I still got 2 provinces. In theory, keeping it around would be good, but only when I've got 1 province left. So I'm going to discard it for a card.
I'm passing.
And I'll also pass. We move to the bid phase. I am going to bid 1 to your 2, so I'm going to steal 1 of your honor. I have first conflict.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I might do is be a little aggressive and assuming I'm good to declare attacks, I have no actions to play.
Yeah, no. No actions.
I am going to attack It is going to be military air into your Adept of the Waves with just Murmoda, Tommy.
So she's a 5, right?
She's 5 military, yeah. So the question is, do you wish to defend or not?
I'm not where the question is.
Just gonna give John a quick call, see if he can help us with this time wasting opportunity.
Fuck off. So I can either defend this,
Yep,
or attempt to go in.
Yep.
You won't have a second attack.
Yep.
So you've got 3 guys standing around.
Yeah. So
who, unless you have a way of moving them in, are not going to do anything except in the conflict that I go forward for.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Yeah, and
so I could theoretically just try and prevent you from breaking this, not go for my own attack, and we would be kind of squarish.
Yep. And then a bunch of my guys would go away.
Yeah. A bunch of your guys would go away. That would be good for me. But is it the right call?
Now, there's a good chance that if you do that, I'll get the favor because I'll have 3 glory unbowed.
Yeah. Oh, worry. The question is, can I actually prevent you from breaking this province? Because that might be.
Now, her duel is quite dangerous.
Well, it's not dangerous per se, but it would be if we bowed out Ugina, that would be bad for me. So I think I'm gonna can't decide. Cannot decide. Actually, I'm defending, so I could do that, and then
You've got a cunning plan?
I have something.
Okay.
I have a thought.
It's a plus.
Still not a good thought, but
I mean, maybe it's a situation where it's like, this is going to be a bad turn. Just have to try get whatever you can out of it, minimize your losses, and hope for the best.
I know. Oh, I know.
And as John will remind you, I'm terrible with my honor.
I know.
So finding a way to dishonor or honor yourself out, actually. So what are you at? You're at 7. No, you still need another 5.
Yeah.
That could be tricky.
Alright. I'll defend.
Okay, you get first
For
action.
no particular reason. I'm going to play Shrine Maiden
Ooh.
in the conflict.
Alright. So, 3 cards. What you get? Nope. Nope.
God
Nope.
damn it.
Okay. So, I am going to use Tommy's Jewel to jewel everyone.
Can I censure that?
No.
It's not an event?
It is not an event. No.
Okay.
So let's bid, you and I. So I'll do 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the +1 for being more.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to choose to bow or dishonor. Okay, so I am currently 5 versus your 1.
Yeah.
2 versus your 2. So I am currently breaking, but just by 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Your action.
Pass.
I'll also pass. I guess you were kind of hoping to actually get a good card out of that.
Well,
Would have helped.
if I'd gotten any card out of it, it would have been a good start.
Okay, so I know the ring has changed. It's just take 1 honor. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can't gain 2.
No.
I'll just take 1 if that's okay. And then conflict is over to you.
I'll pass my action, and then I'll pass my conflict.
Okay. End of turn stuff.
You'll get favor.
I will get favor. I will lose a bunch of stuff. That's Hige. And then you will become active player. And I'll get back
Was
to
I
ring.
not just active player?
No. Because I attacked first, remember?
I guess.
Alright, 6 more.
Oh, you broke this, didn't you?
I did, yeah. barely.
Did you discard?
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Alright, you good to go?
I guess so.
Adapt, Fatal Grand, Kentucky Investigator for me. Okay, they're all cheap guys, but that's pretty good. If you can get the Art Ring, you could really mess with anything I do.
Well, and I'm. Okay, so let's start with. The real question is.
So you're going to need 2 attacks. So you need to think about turn 2.
No, I can't have turn 2 attacks.
Sorry, you'll need to. You need 2 extra turns to break both my promises.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna pay 1 for Taoist Adept. I'm basically gonna pass.
I'm also going to pass.
Okay, let's bid. A bid 1. I'll steal 1 honor on you. I'll draw 1 card.
Okay. So, as a reaction to the conflict phase, my ethereal dreamer is going to say it's going to be on Earth.
Okay.
And I will pass my first action.
Alrighty. What am I doing here? Yeah, I'm good. Let's see what you have. Your first conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Suspect it's going to be an Earth conflict.
You might be right. So you have. What does your adept do?
So he's a 1/1/1 Bushi Monk duelist. Action during a conflict, initiate a military duel, resolve the duel. The controller of the duel's winner may place 1 fate on an unclaimed ring.
Right. What does Masahiko do?
Oh, actually, I should have triggered him if that's okay. Before the conflict phase begins, if an opponent controls more characters than you, choose a character you control, honor that character. So if you'll let me, he will become honored.
Apparently, I guess I'll let you.
You're very generous.
Yes. Alrighty. So you have.
Actually, it's okay. I'll honor the Taoist Adept instead.
both of those will go political earth on your investigator.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I am going to have no defenders, but I am going to play this guy outside of the conflict.
Okay.
And then your action.
I am going to clarity of purpose, Ugina.
I'm going to pass.
I will also pass because I'm winning.
Yes, you are. Okay, so it's no longer both. You get to either discard one of my cards or draw one yourself.
How many do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I now have 4. That was a Damio's goodbye.
Alright. Oh, he doesn't bow because I clarity'd him.
That's 2 promises broken for me. So,
actions. I will put a Tessin on my dreamer.
oh, very nice.
Over to you.
I'm going to pass.
I'll also pass.
I'm going to declare conflict.
Okay.
Everyone in.
Alrighty.
It is going to be military void on your last province.
Everybody will defend.
You get first action.
My Solemn Scholar will bow your Masas, whatever his face is.
Murmoto Masahige.
The dude.
Murmoto Daimyo. Okay. Gonna attach a True Strike Kenjutsu to him.
Does it do?
So it'll give him a duel. It'll give him an action. It's a military duel that uses the base skill rather than normal skill. So in this case, it's just a 4, and then the loser bows.
Okay.
So over to you.
Can he do that if he's already bowed
Yes,
himself?
you can, as long as you can bow.
Okay. I guess I'll pass.
Might be able to do it anyway. So your biggest guy currently is, I guess, doesn't really matter. Let's say Ugina. So we're going to use the duel. So he's going to get +1 because he's the biggest. But apart from that, we're just bidding. I'm going to bid 3. You bid 1, so you get 2 of my honor. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to your 1, 2, 3.
Just not breaking it.
I need another 1 to break. Action over to you.
Pass.
I am going to play a perfect cut to give this guy +2 military.
Okay.
Your
Pass.
action. So right now I'm winning.
Yeah.
I will also pass.
Yeah.
Yay!
There you go. Done.
Alright, done. So, what do you think?
It's fine.
Less brain drain, but still several moments of indecision?
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, I mean, part of that is because I don't know all the cards and all the rest of it, but it's still, like, I don't think it's actually any less brain drain.
Really?
Yeah, because you still have all of the triggers, you still have all of the issues, you still have all of the worrying about honor, worrying about fate, worrying about this, worrying about that, like, all of like I don't really like it's basically the exact same thing, but the numbers are smaller. I don't actually think it's any easier. The only thing that I think has going for it is it's a lot faster.
Faster is good.
Faster is something, but I don't know that it's like if this is supposed to be an easier version of it, I'm not sure that it really gets that, because if I didn't know the game, I'd still have a lot of stuff that I was having issues with.
True. But you wouldn't be worrying about provinces, you wouldn't be worrying about strongholds.
Yeah, but like the provinces are kind of meh anyway, a lot of them. No, I mean, like, I know that that's changed and all the rest of it, but like a lot of the times that's going to be relevant once per conflict. It's not going to be relevant on an ongoing basis. And a lot of the things that I have brain drain with, the ongoing stuff, they're all still here.
So
I don't actually think it's that much easier.
So it's stuff like picking which ring to go for.
Picking what ring to go for, knowing how much you need to do this with, what you should be going for that, blah, blah, blah. All of those kind of decisions are still there, and therefore you're still going to have the same kind of brain drain as you do for the normal one, I think, personally.
Is this something you would like to play more of?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, we'll see. Well, thank you very much for your patience, Meg.
You're welcome.